Happy New Year, everyone! I'm back! Hi, John here from Clay Polygon, showing you how I make the costumes and props from the shows you love. If you're new, please consider subscribing. So, looking back at my last video of 2018 is that way, 2019 is that way. Did I finish that sculpture I was working on? No, I didn't. In honesty, I actually haven't done any more of it. I've been doing other things. Can you hear that? First video of the year, first recording, and a car's driving past. Typical. Never mind. When I haven't been doing the kitchen, it's amazing what you can do with a week off of solid DIY. I've been doing this. The only place I could think of to house the contraption, the rig, the mechanism for powering, for moving Davy Jones's tentacles was in the breathing sac that he's got at the back of his neck underneath the hat. I mean, there's no room in the hat itself, there's no room kind of down his coat or anything, so this small space is really all I've got to work with. I quite like that in a way. I love costumes where you look at them and you can't quite figure out how it's made or how it's working, and it just amplifies the illusion, which I love. So I think this is going to be a great case of that. What have we got? Well, quite simple really. Fiberglass form at the back to keep it on the back of the head, with a strap at the front for comfort. Quite a strong, sturdy fiberglass housing at the back. Previous ones had a bit of flex in it when this rotated. This one doesn't. It's much better for it. I get extra length on the wire because of that. 5mm plastic tube with a 2mm steel wire. You've got 4 AA batteries in here with a 10 RPM motor, quite high torque, so I hope it will be powerful enough to drive the tentacles themselves. That's pretty much it really. The whole thing may be raised slightly in the final version to allow me to a bit more head movement. At the moment this limits my looking up. It's comfortable, I tried it on, it works really well, as you can see. That noise, it's doing that because I dropped it. I dropped the motor a while ago. Before I dropped it, it was almost silent, which bodes really well for the costume when it's finished. It's greased in there as well to allow better movement. It's nice and neat and compact. There really isn't much space in this sack for the mechanism to power the tentacles. The hat still sits really nicely on the head, and the angle of the mechanism works with the angle of the hat, or what angle it needs to be. It's quite a good illusion. I think you can imagine a silicone sack around this mechanism and you just won't know it's there. I can't wait to... yeah, I can't wait. I have made a slight tweak to the actual tentacle mechanism itself this week. Here's the first cast prototype. What's different, I hear you ask? Well, to help encourage, that's a good word, the tentacle to curve the way I want it, I put this straight edge on this one piece. So it can go kind of this way or this way. And what it does is it, in theory, forces the mechanism to bend left or right. I can have it its full length or sand it down to nothing, or kind of everything in between. I need to cast quite a few more before I can actually, test it in practice, but I have faith. I really do think it will work. This motor, this mechanism, gives me 4.5 centimeters of movement on the wire. That's stage 1. Stage 2, which, as I said, I hope to start next week, I hope to increase that to 12 centimeters. So what, 12 centimeters is about that. I think that's a good amount to get the curves curving how much I want them to curve. Yes. You don't want them all swinging wildly. That's a nice mental image. You don't want that. You don't want too much. It needs to be subtle. That subtlety is what will make it creepy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.